What about Comtrues? You heard that?
Yeah.
Comtrues?
They're an EDM act.
Comtrues.
Comtrues, yeah.
Wow.
Connor Cruz. He's a DJ. It's Tom Cruise's son.
Is he really? Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Because what do you do if you're Tom Cruise's son? You DJ.
Well, what else can you do?
That's a good question.
Yeah. It's
I
like
mean,
if you
when your
act,
dad makes $53 million a year, what do you do?
Oh, you could go crazy and wear dresses like Will Smith's son.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, yeah, well, I guess that is true. You could.
Yeah.
2016.
Because you can't act. Like, if you act, you're basically
Well,
in
you're
your
always
father's
going to be
shadow.
living up to your father. I mean,
That's
how many actors do we know that their parents were famous?
Colin Hanks.
Yeah, and Colin Hanks is good,
The
but he's
Sheens.
no Tom Hanks.
All the Sheens.
Yeah.
All the Sheens are pretty damn good.
Emilio
The
Estevez,
Baldwins
yeah.
are all pretty damn good,
I wouldn't go that far.
except
Everyone but Alec and maybe Steven.
Steven was good in Biodome. Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay.
come on,
Was he also in Scooby-Doo?
Was he in Scooby Doo?
He was in something. Like, I'm talking about, like, the Freddie Prinze Jr. one back in, like, 2001.
Yeah. Like the live action.
Yeah.
That was good
Was he
shit.
in
I
that?
like
I
that.
don't remember. So this
What
is
the
the
hell
interview.
were we talking about? Yeah. How do you guys feel about Tom Cruise? Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. His son's apparently a DJ, too.
Yeah. Excellent.
Exactly. So this is actually my first time hearing you guys like live, and I made it a point to not listen to you guys on like record and have your live experience be the first experience I had.
Dude, hell yeah.
And being a metalhead, holy shit, it was a great act. So anyways, this is your third time here at Webster Hall?
Yeah, third time.
Third time.
We did the Marlin Room, the studio, and then back to the Marlin Room again.
Okay. And any plans for the big room?
Yeah, yeah. Every plan is for the big room. The thing is that Heffron Drive is an independent band. So every movement we make, every bit of growth we have is organic. So, I mean, for us, the Marlin Room is a huge accomplishment because I know that there's a million bands under us that would love to have that many people pay to go to a show. Mm-hmm. And there's just a few bands above us that are beyond that. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter.
That's the thought.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's the Marlin Room, if it's the studio down below. I mean,
Look,
the studio is very sweaty, though.
We've played for 4 people, and we've played for 40,000 people. So it.
And this was just smack right in the middle.
Well, yes, yeah, right in the middle, exactly.
Yes, absolutely. So, anyways, have you guys been to New York very often, like with Heffron Drive, other than maybe just like Webster Hall? Have you played any other venues around here? Or?
Well, I mean, yeah, New York, just.
Yeah, we've played Poughkeepsie. We just played Amityville last night.
The island, yeah.
Yeah, we played a couple places in Long Island. Anywhere else in New York?
Going to New York because it's New York,
Yeah.
We travel a lot, and New York is probably 1 out of every 5 flights.
That's the same with Dan and I, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just right from New Jersey. It was like maybe a 30-minute train ride right over. I mean, when you're that close to almost anything you want in this entire world.
You could get whatever you want in this city.
At any time of night.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah.
So if you want tacos at 4 a.m., you can get that.
Oh, I've
They're
worked
there.
And like legit tacos. I'm not talking about like fucking Taco Bell. I'm talking like legit Mexican food.
tacos. Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. I took the train today. I took the train 40 minutes to go to my favorite coffee shop
Nice. Where's that?
in Soho on
What's it called?
it's called Ground Support, but it's on Grand and Spring.
Good.
Ground Support. Check it out.
Ground
Shout out.
Well, that's one hell of a plug right there.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the way this whole interview happened is your fans, and I swear this, I say this in like the greatest way possible, are fucking animals. And like we've got a few like DMs on Twitter, like we've interviewed artists like My Chemical Romance, Breaking Benjamin, The Word Alive, you name it, we've almost interviewed them. But
A lot of our favorite stuff. Yeah.
yeah. And next, I keep getting a whole bunch of DMs saying, "Oh my God, you have to interview Heffron Drive. It's so amazing." And I'm like, "The fuck is Heffron Drive?" And I look you up. I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we're definitely."
You're like, they're not a metal band.
no. Oh my God, they actually sing.
Yeah.
There's no screaming, no nothing whatsoever.
No.
Okay, and we're back from a Bianca A. Can you cover Bob Marley and "Piece of My Heart" by Janis Joplin? Two ends of the spectrum right there, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how you're supposed to answer that. Yes or no?
Are we supposed to cover Janis Joplin as Bob Marley, or Bob Marley as Janis Joplin?
Take another little piece of my heart. Yeah, man.
Oh, baby.
Take
Oh.
another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Oh. Okay, we'll do it right now.
Shit just got weird.
Did it though?
Just got
with
real
this
weird.
music in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna definitely pick up on this, right?
Yeah, but not as much as this, though, right? No.
It doesn't matter. It's a great background. It's like ambiance.
Yeah.
Unce, unce, unce. All right, from a Darcy who actually just met tonight.
Yeah, Darcy.
Will there be a new HD album? Oh, yeah. Yes. It is coming out
Yes.
Yes, Darcy.
next year.
Yes, Darcy, you know this.
Yes. Damn it, Darcy. All right, from a Cat, K-A-T, not C-A-T, just in case you were wondering. Will there be a new studio recording of Time Wasting?
You know, that one would be so she's referring to the fact that those are old songs, like really old songs. And in fact, they weren't even really finished. We just finished them on our laptop, and
So they're like rough mixes type
yeah,
demos
I
type
mean,
deal?
we didn't even know what a mix was at the time. So this was just instinct, I guess. That song, out of the other old ones that would be more difficult to reproduce, would be the easiest one to reproduce. So easiest as in best sounding.
Yes.
Yeah, that might be something we can do in the future. There's another one that they want called "Feels So Good," which is just so hard to get into a modern place that we were pulling.
So it doesn't feel that good.
We were just pulling. No, it does not feel that good. In fact,
Gotcha.
it feels mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best. Gotcha.
But it just was so hard to get it to where we wanted it, so we just kind of gave up on that and worked on new music. But time
God
wasting.
forbid you do new
God
music.
forbid new
Yeah.
stuff. But time wasting is one that we could definitely do.
Okay, so there's some hope there.
Hope there.
All right, awesome. Okay, from a Delise, D-E-L-I-S-E. Sounds about right, Delise.
Delise.
Sure. If you could use one song lyric to describe each other, what would it be?
For Kendall, one track mind.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I got a one track. So yeah, he's got a one track mind. One track mind.
One track mind, okay.
For Dustin,
Pressure's on.
oh, this is
It's going to
really
be on
tough.
iTunes on Monday. 35,000 people are waiting for your answer.
A little persuasion just might help you see.
Ooh.
See what?
That's what they're gonna find out.
All right.
Exactly. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay, from Melly, who I also met tonight. Your current favorite song, and if you have a favorite brand new song.
Oh, hold on. I got this.
There's a new Bad Son song called
Disappear here.
Disappear Here. Disappear Here.
Okay.
And Bad Sons is amazing. We're actually pretty good friends with Chris Bowman from Bad Sons, the lead singer.
Yeah.
And then
Big supporter of the band.
I'm a big fan of this song called Graveyard Whistling by Nothing But Thieves.
Okay.
Nothing But Thieves is fantastic. They have a cover of, why am I blanking on the song? Where Is My Mind?
By the Pixies.
Their cover's so good. Yeah, those two.
Nice.
would
Any
say.
brand new songs? I
Well,
mean, like,
Disappear Here is a
no,
brand new
I meant
song.
like the band.
Oh,
Yeah,
brand new.
Yes. Instead of brand new.
The
Yeah.
Quiet Things That No One Ever Knows.
Of course, classic.
So keep the blood in your eye.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Today's the day we get
Today's
time.
the day we drop down.
Oh, man, you're taking me back. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I could talk 2000 scene music with you for
I
hours.
actually saw Brand New at Coachella one time.
Oh, yeah, that one year they were
Very
on.
odd band to have at Coachella, but they had 10, 15,000 people watching. Amazing. I actually was blown away because for me, it's like, oh, no one's going to show up to
Yeah,
Brand
it's a
New.
hipster thing,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, if anything, Brand New is like emo at its best, and
Yeah.
I just thought that was gone. But no, apparently everyone was there and ready for it. Maybe we should learn a lesson and play some emo music.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. What would you cover by brand new? Would it be The Quiet Things?
That
or-
one. I love that song. I love that song.
All right.
Was on the western coast.
To
Was at the hospital. Yeah.
There's the shorelines.
That's kind of like how he
Let's
sings.
meet up for a duet later.
Absolutely.
Should just meet up and talk band shit.
Or do it for hours. All right, and the last fan question we have from Nikki. How many collabs are there on the new Heffron Drive album?
So far, none.
The possibility, though?
There's a possibility, of course, yeah. The thing is, we've been so focused on singles that we just haven't really done much as far as collaborations go. And the other thing is that Heffron Drive's music isn't, in its current state, isn't the most collaborative type of music. You know, it's not a pop song where I sing a verse and then a girl sings another verse. So it depends on the song. But we did do a duet with Logan from Big Time Rush.
Okay.
And that went over fantastically, and we didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. So, I mean, maybe I'm just being...
Then again, 2 BTR guys on one track.
I mean, we sang together for a living.
Yes.
So it should be decent. But like I said, it went better than we thought, so maybe we should try it again.
Awesome. Hey,
No reason not to.
why not?
Yeah.
So, hate to jump into any BTR questions, but I saw MTV create a We Need a BTR Back or a reunion or something like that, and I saw you retweet that.
Yeah.
Is there anything with that?
Well, I like instigating that stuff.
Of course.
I think
So
it's
you love
fantastic.
the rumors, you love the
Look,
gossip.
the fact of the matter is I spent a lot of damn time in that band. So
Yeah.
like I love everything about it. You know, it was a big part of my life. So that's not something that I try to like reject or shame, you
Absolutely
know?
not,
And so I think it goes hand in hand with my future career.
Yeah.
And I try to treat it that way.
So it's not like Morrissey with the Smiths, is what
No.
you're saying, yeah.
Definitely not. We wouldn't be where we are right now, like at this very moment, if Big Time Rush didn't go the way it went. Everything happens for a reason, and it all lined up. So we're using that heat and momentum and building a new band and taking it to another place. And we'd like to play the same venues as Heffron Drive as Big Time Rush did.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
Fingers crossed.
Hey, could be sooner than later.
Yeah.
Dan, anything for the band?
All right, my first question, I guess. Thanks, John. So now you guys are working on solo projects. Is it like a different style, closer to John's, like metal, or you kind of keep the same?
Are you talking about like me individually or the
just
band?
in general? The band, like, is it different styles, or is it kind of like along the same lines?
Well, the BTR boys. Okay, so this is, well, you know what Heffron Drive is, obviously. No, James is not doing anything close to metal. It's definitely pop.
Rap, hip hop.
It's pop. Pop. And Logan, I haven't heard it, but I've heard like a dark pop. Everything's rooted in pop. We grew up listening to pop music, so there's always that there.
Carlos is having a kid.
Carlos is having a baby. So
That's his side
something will be
project.
popping, but out of something else. Exactly. No, he's having a baby, which is fantastic. Super stoked about that. Ocean King, Pena Vega, fantastic name. And he's also working on music, but I'm pretty sure it's Spanglish. Okay. Which is really smart. Brilliant idea. Because there's not a lot of that.
No.
What was the last one? Like Mark Anthony or like J-Lo?
I mean, yeah, J-Lo or Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique, there we go.
Or yeah,
Good old
Pitbull
Pitbull.
or Carlos Santana. Maybe he's the last Spanglish, but yeah.
What was that last one?
Carlos Santana.
Well, he doesn't really sing.
Well, I mean his
Guitar,
featurettes.
Absolutely.
Who's that one guy? Maria.
Oh, yeah. You remind
Yeah.
me of a West Side Story.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
I just know the ones with like Rob Thomas. Like, he did
Yeah.
quite a few with Rob Thomas.
Yeah, those songs are amazing, though.
They are
I
incredible.
mean, coming from a metalhead, I'm like, dude, this song's killer. You know, sick guitar solos. But so now you talked about the bands that we were interviewing as, you know, stuff that you grew up listening to. What are some of those bands that are not, you know, in pop or, you know, in course of like rock or metal, even hip hop?
Huge influence Taking Back Sunday, at least for me. I mean, I don't
That's
know how
like
much it influences the music, but it influences the way I sing. And that was like my teenage finding myself music.
So is it more Adam or more John?
Ooh, oh, that's a tough question. Originally, it was John because my other friend, my buddy Cubby, like as we were teenagers, we would sing the songs together. He would sing Adam, and I would sing John.
Okay.
But I am a huge Adam Lazar fan. I actually got to have a beer and hang out with both of them.
Wow.
So that was very cool, and never forget that experience for the rest of my life. What about you? Influence big bands?
Well, it wasn't really metal, but Third Eye Blind was a big one for me. So, I mean, they're kind of in the pop world, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Doesn't even have to be metal, just something that's not like in the same genre of what you guys are doing now.
Yeah. Well, shit. Like, I even grew up listening to country. And jazz.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Huge influence.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you Garth Brooks stories about me when I was a kid.
Really?
No. Yeah. Apparently, I was one of those kids that ran around without his shirt on, singing "Achy Breaky Heart." It's embarrassing.
I didn't know
totally
there
right.
was kids like that, so that's weird.
Are there videos?
No, thank God. I'm like, I used to run around singing that. I'm like, there's no way I like that kind of music.
Yeah, Daniel. But it's crazy how in like the past couple of years, country and even EDM, as all of you could hear right now, have like really surged. Like back like maybe early 2000s, like you were a weirdo if you were into like country music or like
Yeah.
if you were into like EDM. If you went to like clubs, you're like a rave head.
Well, EDM was different then too.
Yeah.
And it's even evolved now. In the last 2 years, it's changed from like Swedish House Mafia,
Yep.
da 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 da, da like really like 4 on the floor driven to trap hip hop.
Yeah.
And now trap hip hop is the only type of electronic music really. No one, I mean, I don't feel like anyone listens to that much Tiesto. They listen to this kind of stuff mostly.
Hey, Tiesto's my boy.
He's a fantastic musician
met
and
him. He's a
producer.
good guy, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that sort of Euro
Yeah,
jump,
little pop,
4 on the
yeah,
floor.
fist pump type
it's
deal.
all about trap and dubstep.
And to think the lead singer from First to Last is one of the biggest DJs in the world.
Makes absolute sense to me. Absolute sense. Doesn't
Coming from Note to Self, Emily,
absolutely
Dead Baby Kickball. They have a song
absolutely
named
makes
Dead
sense
Baby
to me.
Kickball.
Their music was electronic music without the electronics.
Yeah.
Breakdowns, big crazy build parts. Like that
Their
was all
second album, Heroin, you had a lot of dark beats on there.
It was all that stuff. So it made sense. And I'm sure he produced all that stuff himself. So even
Absolutely,
then.
yeah. Him probably had a little help with Dead Mouse starting off. Because those two were buddies, now they're not buddies, now they were buddies. Who gives a shit? I think that's it. Dan, was there anything else? Or? All right. Any plugs you want to tell? Basically,
Well,
your fans listening to this and
So
random metalheads.
anybody who doesn't already know, because I know there will be some people who do know.
If you don't know, now you know.
If you don't know, now you know. Go check out Heffron Drive online. You can pretty much Google the name and you'll find anything you need to. But on Twitter, go to @Heffron Drive and there's a link on there to the new single, and it will also take you to all the other music as well. So yeah, on Twitter @Heffron Drive, Dustin's @DBeltWrites, like you write a letter. Instagram @Kendall Schmidt @DBeltWrites. Snapchat Kendall Snaps 111. The DBelt blog for Dustin, and then HeffronDrive.com. That's got everything.
Yes. That's the main.
Yeah, I mean
shebang.
just HeffronDrive.com.
Yes. Can't get much easier. It's not .net, not .org.
No, we
You don't have to ask Jeeves.
I bought that one too.
Okay,
but
you have it all
.com.
redirected?
Yeah, no, it's all going there.
All right, and we usually play a song to end everything out. Do you guys have a preference of?
Oh, I think what?
I was gonna say Rain.
Rain Don't Come. Oh, one of our songs.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Rain Don't Come for sure.
Okay, unless you want me to play another random song, I could do that too.
Well, maybe start it out with The Quiet Things That No One Ever Knows.
Okay, we could start that out.
Just because, a little throwback. Yeah, all right. We can't talk about emo music anymore.
Yes.
I'm going to start crying.
All right, Kendall, Dustin, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, fellas.
Huge honor.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.